Welcome back to Taylor by Nature, where I discuss topics pertaining to nature, our true nurturer. Shout out to Tanya for this great Shemitic breakdown. Today's topic of discussion is in reference to the personal pronoun him. But before we get started, it is noteworthy to mention that in the so called English language, personal pronoun are words that replaces the names of places, people, things, and ideas. They are used in written and spoken communication. Examples of personal pronoun include I, you, he, she, it, we, they, me, him, her, us, and them. Interestingly, in the so called Bible, the Most High is typically referred to as Him, which most people simply ignore its significance. But before addressing this complex situation, let's consider the personal pronoun him in the Shemitic language, which predates the English language, to see the difference when compared to the English and how two different meaning for the same word can create a very different perspective for one group of speaker versus the other. This can also influence how members of each group relate to each other. For example, the Shemitic mind perceived the Most High as having at least two aspects to his nature and character. For instance, the Most High says of himself in reference to Ada wa Ama, which is anglicized as Adam and Eve, that they were made in his image, male and female created he them, which is expressed as Iha Miha Ata Hiata Hima before being anglicized. So male and female, they were made in the image of the Most High, which should make us wonder why the English language causes the mind of the speakers to fragment the masculine from the feminine and treat the two as if they are in competition with each other, when they are actually complementary to each other by design. It's truly unfortunate that the so-called English language create this division as in him versus she and she versus he, which is not surprising because the English language opposes natural law by design. Now let's see how the Shemitic language varies in regards to the English language comparison. First, what do you think this personal pronoun reveal about the Most High? Second, should we even care? We should, because this personal pronoun uses Semitic language roots as the foundation for the word. So, we should at least learn what this word means in its original tongue. For one, HM is its Semitic root, but written as him in the English language. So H is pronounced as ha, and the M is pronounced as ma. There are various verb form for ha, such as he, ho, hi, hey, long A sound, and who. The verb form for ma are ima, ama, uma, ima, long E sound, and oma. In the case of the English version him, it could be written in its original Shemitic form as hiyama or ahiyama, and also hima. So we can easily see that the English language removed quite a few syllables from the original Shemitic word and simply retain the root HM. Now let's consider the Shemitic meaning of HM. But first, we need to clear away the clutter of the foreign tongue and the false or partial meaning they have assigned to the Shemitic words and return it to its language roots. Otherwise, none of this will make sense. HM is the root of the prefix hiyama. Ha is masculine, but is written in the word him in a feminine form as he because of a long E sound. It means to seed and bear fruit, to cause to be, to cause to happen, to make happen, the breath that causes to move. The long E sound in the Shemitic language is feminine, so him is also feminine because of a long E sound. Prominently in our social society today, we see certain whites pushing gender confusion, which is not new because they have did this in the past to the language and words in the so-called Bible, like Adam, which is also feminized. The next part is the word is the suffix "ema." It too is feminine because of a long E sound. It means she who brings forth, the mother, she who is fruitful, she who makes the impossible possible, the mother cubit, she who thrashes, she who knocks and beats out, the seat of courage, the will, the mind, conscience, she who reflects, and moral character. So HM is pronounced as Hiama or Hema, and those are some aspect of the Most High character that should manifest in our own. So now you know that him does not mean just the male, as the English language has taught us, but we can see the truth by just examining the Shemitic language root that him is a word that contains both aspects of the feminine and masculine. This means the masculine and feminine, which is expressed as ha'iha or ha'i'a, working together in agreement so that one support the other and is no longer fragmented and no longer divided but unified as one. But without fail, the English language mind of the English speaking people remove the feminine from their word him. Profoundly, we can see how someone else's language can affect our understanding and perception of someone or something, or can affect how we perceive something to be when it's actually not. In all, parroting the words and phrase in is not intelligence, just mimicry. True intelligence is a comprehension of our nurturing environment, so it doesn't destroy us through our ignorance and non-compliance to its laws. Please like and share if you find this of interest. Thank you.